Hello. Hello.
Hello.
We're sticking to our routine like we promised. This is week 2 of our season 2 of our podcast.
Did you get a pay raise yet?
Leave that to the viewers.
Okay.
How are you, friend? You alright?
I'm good, friend. How are you, friend?
I was actually going to ask, have you had any creepy crawlies call on you during the night recently? Because I know that's the thing for you.
Apart from my girlfriend, no. I don't have a girlfriend. That was just kidding.
LOL!
LOL!
I ask this because the weather's been really nice this week, right? And so it's shorts weather, you might say. And I've been wearing shorts when I'm at work, and I work outdoors.
Yeah.
And oh my god, this is like, it's horrible. It's fucking horrible, Sean. I just keep thinking there are bugs on me, like while I'm at work, like on my arms, a lot on my legs, because I like getting caught in my leg hair or something. So I'm constantly like slapping my leg or something.
Okay.
Or
Naughty.
flicking my arm, like I'm trying to have a nap in the van on my like my tea break or something, and all of a sudden I slap my leg. It's just like a blade of grass or something, or a tiny little green fly trapped in like the twining vines of my leg hair. Twining
vines. Yes. Wow. Some good description of your leg hair.
I thought you might give me some sympathy on this because of my because of all the spiders that come to visit you in the night.
Yeah, no, that's true. Especially if you're wearing shorts or something, just your own leg hair like untangling can create like this weird feeling, right?
A slight breeze and leg hair moves. Because it happens all the time. Even the slightest thing that touches me. Exactly. Because like a paper bag could just move your leg hair, right? Not even touch you, just move the hair. And then that's a excuse to slap your leg.
Have you ever shaved your leg hair?
No, I don't really want to. I think it would be quite unpleasant when it's growing back. Cause it would be
How about if you lose today's true or false segment, you shave a leg?
Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not.
Okay.
Because Bea always says, she always says to me like if I annoy her, I'm like, oh come on, like don't be like that. And she was like, let me shave your leg and we'll call it even. I'm like, no, you be in a mood. I'm not gonna submit to that. So she's at it as well. She's trying to give me a bald leg.
She actually messaged me about the bald leg situation.
What?
She didn't. I'm kidding.
Oh.
I'm kidding. She said she fucking did what?
You working together on this?
I kid, man. But yeah, welcome to the podcast, everyone. We're going to start out with the advice section. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone who emailed. So that's bath_bard@yahoo.co.uk.
Whole ocean of emails that we've been swimming through all week.
I know. I've been gagging for air. How'd that sound? And after having a break, I would gag for air.
Sean and Sid, answer your problem.
Alright, so the first advice someone requested was from the one and only Mr. J. Meister Lawson. So Jamie Lawson.
He says, Sean.
Yep.
You have to bear in mind, right? The thing is, Jamie Lawson is Scottish. But he's written, like, in Scottish.
He's written in Scottish, has he?
Doesn't says my, like M-Y, or house, like House. He's put M-A for ma, and house is H-O-O-S-E. Mahoose. So I'm going to have to read this in, even if I try not to read it in Scottish, it's going to sound Scottish.
Okay, and you may want to blank out that last swear word. Go on.
Which one?
It's fine. It rhymes with punt.
Oh, okay. I'll have to...
All of the viewers probably know what one about now.
I live in my house. My neighbour is playing these shite songs and keeps getting Pest. I didn't like these songs, so I got to get into the right mindset for my weekly log throwing competition down in the park with men wearing kilts and eating haggis. And I'm not even sure I understand it. So let's go over this. He has a neighbour playing crappy songs.
Yep.
And Jamie Lawson's getting pissed because he doesn't like these songs. And he has to get into the right mindset for his weekly log throwing competition down the park with men wearing kilts and eating haggis.
I can completely relate to this.
Yeah?
I've lived with someone who used to play loud music all the time. I once stayed a few nights next to a club. So I was the building next to a nightclub, which meant Saturday, Sunday night was just through the walls. And it is really annoying.
I bet it is.
So my advice, genuine advice, would be try and listen to your own music when you sleep. If this is on about sleep, right? Or is this just in general?
I don't know. I don't know if it's about sleep. It's
his neighbour. In general.
Oh, it's not his roommate. It's his neighbour. I thought it was his roommate. Maybe Jamie could go and camp out in the park. So the early bird catches the worm. Like Jamie's going to be there throughout. He's got all the logs to practice with. He can sabotage other people's logs because he's camping out in the park where the log throwing contest is happening.
Is that where morning wood come from? The expression.
I believe so. I believe it is. Yeah. Correct,
Sean. You can have morning wood.
You get a for that.
Boom.
Good job.
Advice success. Ding 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 ding.
Camp out
with morning wood. I'll pitch this tent.
Morning wood with the bath, that is.
No, like genuinely, go back to her. I don't want to skip over people's questions. You know, this is from the heart.
He wants advice.
I would say, A, listen to your own music to muffle it out. You don't compete with him. You just do it so you can focus on your own shit. B, get noise cancelling headphones.
Oh yes.
I have a pair of noise cancelling headphones for that exact reason. And they are fantastic. Like, my mum can walk in my room and talk to me and I wouldn't even know she's there. It's the best.
Well, you could soundproof your room. That is always handy.
Oh, that is pretty hardcore, though.
You could soundproof it. Or just... Because if your room is against, the wall to his house kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? So if on the other side of your bedroom wall is his house, you could just soundproof that wall. And hopefully it will sort things out.
It's more the vibrations, which is kind of the annoying thing.
Yeah, hopefully the sponge will absorb the vibrations of that.
Or option 3.
Oh.
4?
No, not option 3.
D. Last option.
I don't think he's ready for this. Oh my god.
And then change the audio to like a porn movie.
Oh my god.
Boom.
Yes. Exactly what you do. We're not DIY men. Well, we kind of are, but we play games, Sean. We play games, and a lot of people that listen to us are interested in hacking.
Yep.
I think
are
so.
They? Wait, are they?
I imagine so, because everyone loves their computer and plays games and stuff.
Our password definitely isn't cock.
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. Wait. What? No, it's not. Yeah.
Second question is from Anonymous, but it also says from India.
Oh, okay.
This question, he says he works for a broadband support company.
Okay.
And he needs some advice on someone helping someone connect to their broadband. Oh. What should he do, Sam?
Well, I believe that they should have a script.
What would the script sound like?
You know, we could, for educational purposes, Sean, me and you, we could actually act out this scenario because I believe we're qualified enough to do this, right?
Yeah. It's definitely not racist.
I believe we're 100% qualified to act out this scenario for educational purposes. So said anonymous from India can listen to this podcast, or anyone else who works for some broadband that's having troubles following their script.
You know what this means?
I have here, actually.
Oh.
See, hear that? That's a copy of the broadband...
Condom?
No, it's the script.
Oh.
It's a script.
Okay, so this is a role play scenario from Sam and Sean. Hit the jingle, Sam.
Wait. Wait, what's the jingle for?
There we go, that's the jingle. Right.
I don't know what... Role play, we're role playing, right?
Yes. Oh dear.
Oh god, okay.
This cunt's taking ages.
Hello?
Oh, hello there.
Hello, sir.
Oh, how's it going?
Very well, thank you. How are you, sir?
I'm great, thank you. I just wanted some help with my broadband.
Okay, what's wrong with your router? Internet?
My broadband, actually. I don't know if it's my router or if it's your end. Don't start fucking making assumptions, you know.
Okay,
sorry.
Sir, what is the problem, sir? Doing everything I can.
Well, I can't get on my Facebook account. My Hotmail works, but my Facebook doesn't.
Have you checked your Facebook password? And maybe you're not putting password correctly. Check your caps lock. And make sure you put in the letters right.
Sorry?
Make sure you put the letters right. Make sure no caps lock is on.
Well, the problem, like, I don't see anything on Facebook. I see my Hotmail account, but nothing to do with Facebook. Like, it's nothing even appears.
Your Hotmail account? So?
Yeah, the other websites are fine. My Facebook is fucked.
Okay, it doesn't sound like it's a problem with your broadband, sir. I think it's a problem with your account of Facebook or actual Facebook servers. I don't think it's anything we can do.
Right, you're not hearing what I'm saying. My Facebook's down. You're my broadband's fucking supplier. Why is it not working? Okay,
what I want you to do is go to your router, sir.
What's a router?
You go into your router.
The thing you cut wood with?
Your router, your internet service providing
router.
Yeah,
the little... Yeah, the thing that flashes and pisses me off at night. Keeps me up all the time.
Can you go to your router, please, sir, and check on the back by the power source of the router. And there you'll see a little reset button. You might need to get a pencil to stab the button because it's so small.
I'm gonna need a pin for that shit. Where am I gonna get a pin from?
Maybe a tip of a pencil, sir.
I need a fucking pencil sharpener before I get that.
Alright, take our time. You're making this so hard.
Carry on.
Please press the reset button. Please press the Please press the reset button, sir. Or the lights gone off and come back on again.
So I've ever got to fucking find a pencil and a pencil sharpener.
There's something fucking small. Find something small to press the button with.
Okay. Alright, well, it just happens to be wearing a fucking pin. Okay. Alright, so I'll reset the router. Do I just press it? Hold it? What do I do?
Hold it in for 10 seconds, sir.
Oh, you sound like my wife. Alright, it's in. Can you feel it?
Oh, the light's gone off, sir?
They're flashing.
Okay, and after 10 seconds is up. Wait. After 10 seconds it's up, please release the button.
Oh, it's released. It's kind of like doing a disco from like left to right, all the lights lighting up.
Please be aware that I am not liable if you have photosynthesis epilepsy.
You just say photosynthesis?
No.
Oh, well, that's the first time we broke character.
Photosynthesis epilepsy.
Oh. Well, that's pretty much. You can take some stuff from that, can't you?
Yeah, I think that's very educational.
Okay.
Oh.
Fantastic. Oh, well, enough advice, I think. Remember, you can email bath_bud@yahoo.co.uk for any advice you need and anything to do with life, and we are 100% unqualified.
Exactly. If you want some unqualified advice, the best bad advice you'll ever get, we're the guys.
Best bad advice you'll ever get.
Senorita. Senor. I leave you now.
No, why?
I go listen to
leave me?
Bad Buddy Podcast.
Okay. Next segment, and I think is one of my favourites, is Can Sam make that sound?
Okay, I need to get loosey-goosey.
Let's play the jingle.
Can Sam make that sound?
Boom. Lovely. So, the very first one is one very near and dear to both of our hearts, Sam.
Oh.
This is something, we don't take too seriously. I mean, we take very seriously. Oops, I said the wrong thing. We take very seriously, Sam.
Okay.
Pouring JD and Coke into a glass. Can Sam make that sound?
What?
What? What do you mean, what? I want you to... I want it all.
Okay, okay, this is a brand new bottle of JD and Coke, so I'm starting from scratch.
Yeah. All right. Action.
How's that? Get a point? I get a point for that.
That's good.
That was good, right?
I'd say out of 100, it's 70. The point system changes every time. Okay. So it's a good 70 out of 100. Nice, man. I like that.
Not bad. Did you tell I was getting the ice out of the tray as well?
No. I had no idea what
that's
that
what
was.
the slapping was. I was smacking the ice tray on the counter to get the ice out.
Oh.
I can't believe you didn't even know.
Sorry, man. Are clicking?
Sorry.
The next one, right, is it's going to be an impression.
Oh.
And it's going to take some role play as well from you, Sam. This is
going to be demanding.
This is going to be Bear Grylls tasting champagne. Can Sam make that sound?
Champagne or wine? Wine tasting is a more...
Okay, wine tasting.
It's a wine tasting. Okay,
Action.
Next, so we have the Belvedere 1259 vintage.
No, this is one of my favourites. Been looking forward to this all evening. Give it here. Can really taste the grapes. I could even taste the feet of the person that trampled these grapes. This is fresh. You know, the old tribes around here used to say that if you could smell the feet of the grapes, that's how you know it's a good wine and it's fresh. And they're not wrong. Let's get into this.
Fresh feet.
Yeah, you know, I can really taste the fruit crashing on the rocks. It's really kind of tangy. It's really, really good. I'd like it. Oh, fuck. I spat on my keyboard.
So, that was good. I think would be a 70. I'm going to give you a 90 for crashing on the rocks.
Thanks,
Good quote, man. Love it.
I did actually spit on my keyboard as well.
Yeah. That was good. I like it. Bear Grylls impression.
Thanks,
spot
man.
on. Good, man. Good
Thanks.
job. Next one.
I'm doing good.
I love this segment, so I'm just.
You got
just a
another
full
one
list.
for me?
There's another 2.
Oh my god.
All right, here's a quickie. I want you to make the crack of a whip sound.
What's that?
Okay.
The thing is, I wish you could see what I'm doing. I've kind of like putting my shoulders back and I'm pretending I'm holding a whip, just so you know how into this I get.
Okay.
I'm getting ready to, as if I'm actually hitting a whip. For God's sake.
Can Sam act that sound?
I'm thinking Zorro, like, you know, the beginning where he's whipping the candles
Okay.
to like whip out the light, the flame. I mean, how was that? That was pretty good, right?
That was good. That was actually good. It's kind of like a kung fu punch, but it was good.
No, it's not. That's a whip. You do a whip. Can Sean make that sound?
A whip is more like a like a wall.
That's like a fucking cat. Where's the... Get you in a little kennel.
I like your aggressive jingle for me to try.
The whip is clearly.
What was it like? Like a.
No, that sounds like. No, I'm real. You're like cartoon whip. Mine's realism whip.
It's more like a punch, like a cartoon, like a cat. Like, oh, okay. Well, okay.
I went for realism here.
All right, I will give you a 93.25.
Okay, out of what?
100.
Oh, okay.
It's very good.
Thanks, man.
No problem. The last one involves the jugular. It involves the back of the throat.
Oh, okay.
You're good at this. This is... We're not gay. This is... posh people in a library. Like, finding books. You know, they may want to read or may not want to read. And just, this library has to be quiet, pretty much. Over to Sam.
Okay, picture a number of mumbling and murmurs in the background, but just subtle whispers and things, because we're in a library. Excuse me. Can you tell me where there any books on natural disasters? Oh, yes, we're over there by the natural disasters section. Oh, thank you. Excuse me. Yes? Whereabouts were those books again? Oh, they're just that way. Which way is that way? Oh, God. This is the first time I was at the library. I don't really know which way is which. Oh, you clearly didn't go on the Geography animatronic because you don't know your directions. No, I didn't go, so I don't know my north, east, south, and west. Tattoos on our chest. Oh, that's a good rhyme.
It's a library.
but yeah, the books are over that way. Sorry. Thank you. Sean?
Are you done? Okay. That was good. I like that. That was really good.
I got a bit I got a bit carried away there.
That was good, man.
Were they supposed to be posh? Were they supposed to be posh boys in a library?
Yes. Posh people in a library.
I don't know why I just thought, oh, but,
No, it was good. I was thinking more like, people just going, ooh, like just like picking up the books. And but I liked what you did, and I'm going to give you a 100 out of 100 because that was posh people in a library.
Hooray!
Hey, ding 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 ding.
Short applause.
Welcome to this new section called
Bring, false
or true. It's
up to you.
Oh God. So this is false or true. It's up to you. So basically, I start with this week. I'm going to ask Sam 10 questions. I should brief while I talk. I'm going to ask Sam 10 questions. He's got to decide if it's false or true. And Sam, it's up to you this week. Starting with number 1, which is themed to this actual podcast.
Am I going to get the answers like after answering the question? Okay.
Yes. So, false or true? Can a human open a door of a passenger jet while it's flying? False or true? It's up to you.
Open the door. Is it a special? Is this a special door?
You know the doors you get on the aircraft with?
No. Well, yes, they can.
Yes, it's either false or true.
True. It's true. Final answer, Chris.
Thank you, Sam. It is bang, 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 bang. False.
Oh.
You can't actually do that. The doors are kept in place by the suction of the aircraft and the air conditioning, and it takes like over 10 tons of pressure to open.
Oh my lord!
At altitude, yeah. So
first one wrong.
There you go. I made the sound for you.
Thanks. I need new batteries.
Sorry. Second question: heart attacks are more likely to happen on a Monday.
Yeah, I think they are.
So true?
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Done. Boom. Yeah, they're more likely to happen on a Monday for some reason. I don't know why.
No one likes Mondays.
Mondays
I think I'm going to have one tomorrow.
Why? What's up?
Because it's Monday.
Oh no, well, not for viewers, it's Thursday.
Tomorrow's Thursday for viewers, then I'm happy if it's Thursday. I get my spaghetti.
It's almost Friday Night Madness.
It is. Huzzah!
Alright.
Huzzah!
So we're 1-0 to Sam. Question 3. The longest time between two twins being born is 60 days. False or true?
False. False.
The answer's false. Yeah?
Yes.
Correct. It's actually 89 days.
Oh my
Miracle
God.
twins were born with the longest interval in 2013.
Over 2 months apart.
Yeah, I know, it's 89 motherfucking days. That's a long time, yo.
That's enough time to have like 2 separate children. Not even twins.
Alright. Next question. Thanks, Snoop. Thanks for dropping by.
No problem, man.
Question 4. Female kangaroos have 3 vaginas.
That is... Oh, you see, you never know with the world of nature. The world of nature is just so mysterious.
There's a few nature questions.
Why do cows have 3 stomachs? Why?
Duh.
But...
Just milking it.
I'm going to go with my instinct here, and I'm going to take a shot in the dark. I'm going to say yes, because cows have 3 stomachs, female kangaroos can have 3 vajays.
So Sam says true. Our survey says it's correct. It's true. Yeah,
Yes!
Kangaroos have 3 vaginas.
Yeah.
So that's female kangaroos too. Yeah, I should stress male kangaroos. They have a cock probably. I don't know if they have 3 cocks. Okay, that was about the question. Right, so question 5. So Sam's got 3 right so far. That's pretty good, man.
Oh, wait, hang on. I think someone's going to start the hairdryer next door. So Mum did just start the hairdryer, so if she is, I'm going to make her put it in the other room.
You can't hear it. Anything.
Are you going to start the hairdryer? I'm recording, so it's be quiet. Right, I'm back. Sorry. We did 3 questions, right?
Yeah, so we're on question 5 now, and Sam's got 3 correct. It's pretty good so far.
Ha ha ha, yeah. I'm
So,
going through the second round.
false or true? Every human being starts out as an asshole. It's the first part of the body to be formed in the womb. False or true?
You know what? I'm going to say that's true. That seems like a viable thing.
It's true.
Yeah.
Ew. Wow. So question 6, you got 4 right. That's good, man.
Oh my god, I bet you wasn't expecting this.
You're on one, man. You're on one, man.
False or
Right.
true, it's up to you.
Question 6. Paris syndrome is a psychological disorder mainly suffered by Japanese people, caused after realizing Paris isn't what they expected. False or true? I can repeat the question.
Yeah, can you repeat that? So Japanese people get it, Paris syndrome when Paris isn't what they expected.
Yeah, so Paris syndrome is a disorder mainly suffered by Japanese people, caused by realizing Paris isn't what they expected, which isn't up to what they thought. Paris syndrome. False or true?
Yeah, I'm gonna go yes with that one.
Suck a dick. He's got it right.
Oh my god!
Wait. You
think I googled these?
Did you Google it?
No, I didn't. I swear. You haven't had me click or anything.
I said Google and Google turned up on my phone. Okay, so we're on question 7. Sam's got 5 right. Pretty good.
I got 5 right or 6 right?
You got 5 right.
5 right. I got 5 right.
False or true? Pineapples are the only fruit you can consume through your ear canal. True or false or true?
False. You can consume every fruit through your ear canal. I'm going to say it's false. Sean, I'm going to say it's false. Final answer.
It's false.
Yes! Yes!
Fucking hell,
Okay,
man.
we're getting into the big leagues now. No
That
more
was completely
child
made
stuff.
up. I made that one up. Right. Number 8. Sam's got 6 right. The scientific name for western lowland gorillas is gorilla. False or
Scientific
true?
name for western lowland gorillas is gorilla. Is it is the spelled differently? Or
Nope.
anything?
Just gorilla.
Gorilla.
Yep.
Oh, this is a tough one. My instincts aren't talking to me at the moment.
False or true? Because that's you.
Okay.
I said it like that. Like the guy off, what's it called? Andy.
Oh, for two, that's you.
Yeah. Scientific
I'm gonna
name
say
for the western lowland gorilla. Gorilla.
oh god.
It's a toughie.
You could still walk away now. You still got your lifelines. Have I got lifelines?
No.
No lifelines. God damn it.
I'm gonna do 50-50. Ask the fucking audience. You get it like next week.
I could ask a friend.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Ask a friend. Call
Can
your
I
phone a friend is allowed.
Can I phone someone in...
Not Siri.
Can I phone, like, Squiddy? On our
yeah.
Discord? I'm going to call Squiddy.
I'll give you 30 seconds as well. Let me open an app.
Hang on. How do I call Squiddy? There we go. He's playing DayZ. Oh, no, Squiddy's playing DayZ.
If you call someone on your phone, I think it'd be funnier.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
I'll set a timer.
Hang on, I hope I'm going to call someone who I know will pick up. George is in Amsterdam. I'm going to try and call him, yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh, as soon as the call starts.
I don't know if he'll answer. I'll FaceTime audio him. That might be a bit... Actually, I don't even know if he'll answer. He's in another country, but... We'll try this.
Okay. I won't start until, you ask the question. Then I'll give you 30 seconds on the clock. Okay. He's not going to know at all. You can Google it in that time. That's allowed.
Okay, I'm FaceTime audio calling him.
Yeah.
See if he answers.
The scientific name for a western lowland gorilla.
George!
Yo.
You're live on the Buff Buddy podcast. We have 30 seconds. Please do not swear. Yeah, we got 20 seconds left. Okay, you're gonna answer my question for me. I'm asking the audience.
God.
All right.
Okay.
What is the scientific name for the western lowland gorilla? Is it gorilla? True or false? True. Okay, thanks, George. Bye.
Bye.
George says true. Okay, now it's
You
back
still
to
had
the
like
old.
10 seconds.
Oh.
Okay. Alright, so George says it's true. Are you ready for this one, Sam? This is a
To be
biggie.
honest, I think that was a bad. I think it was a
You don't
bad
have
use of
to
my
go.
phone a friend because he's in Amsterdam and he sounded so confused. He was like, true.
Okay.
I didn't even know what I was saying.
You don't have to go with him, So, false or true?
Gorilla.
Gorilla.
For the Western. You know what? I'm going to go against George because I'm going to say false.
Is that your final answer?
Okay, I don't want to lose this. I'm going to say it's my final answer, Sean.
It's correct. It's false. Good job,
Wait.
man.
Did I get it?
You got it, yeah.
Yes!
You got 7. If you want to know, for those that are really, on the edge of their seats, the scientific name for the western lowland gorilla is gorilla.
Oh, it's got an extra gorilla.
Extra gorilla.
Oh,
That's
my
a good one,
God.
man. Sorry, George, for when you watch this back, and you actually had 10 more seconds. You could have googled it, but it's fine.
I wasn't going to Google it.
Yeah, but George could have done. You could have phoned a friend to Google.
It's not the spirit of things.
Okay. Question number 9. Sam's got seven right so far. Really good. The average speed of a ketchup squirt is 0.028 miles an hour. True or false?
No, I reckon it's really quick.
Yeah?
Yeah, the average speed of a ketchup squirt, like how that comes out pretty damn fast. I'm going to say it comes out pretty quick.
An hour?
What, zero point something an hour?
Yeah. I think it's 0.028. True or false?
0.028. That's very specific for something that I think goes really quick. I reckon it goes like 60 miles per hour.
Okay. I just want to double check on these stats here. Let's have a look. Okay. So 0.028. True or false?
The average speed of a ketchup squirt.
A Heinz ketchup squirt, I should probably stress.
But that's really slow, right?
It is really slow, yeah.
How slow is that?
Like, you know, you can walk 4 miles an hour or something.
Oh yeah, we're going... I'm going to say that's false. That's not true.
It's actually true.
Fuck off! No, it can't be.
Is the average speed of a ketchup squirt, man.
No, it's not, because it's so quick.
I'm sorry, man.
Batman's dying.
So, you got 7.
I can't believe
this is the last
it.
question. This is the final question for Sam. It's alright, man.
Okay, I still got another chance. Sorry.
False or true? There's a species of fish called slippery dick. False or true?
True.
It's true. Oh. How did you know that?
I didn't.
You so
Just sounds like a fish. Just sounds
Slippery
like a fish
dick.
to me.
Yeah. Good job, man. Okay. So you got 8 out of 10.
Next round, right? Through to the next
8
round.
out of 10, yeah. You ask me next week. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. Is that okay?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool, that was pretty fun. I like that.
That was good. That was good. I enjoyed that. Thanks,
You
man.
did good. I'm looking forward to my phone a friend. I'm going to get like Einstein on the line.
You're just going to call Dylan and then he's going to know everything. I'm not sure. That's
so
actually
obvious.
But actually, both answers are wrong. I mean, the actual stat is blah, blah, blah.
It's not even a question if you think about what is language.
Fuck Dylan. Dylan is not allowed.
Call a deal. Should be the lifeline. Alright, so we're actually going to go back to the flight story. So we mentioned this last week. Alright, let's just start from the start. Right, Sam?
Of course.
Why are you laughing at me? I'm afraid of flying, right? I was fine. I flew when I was younger. I've flown to Spain. I've flown to Sweden. Flown to Germany. And just before Christmas, I did fly to Germany. And I was nervous before the flight. Who isn't, to be fair? Like, generally, a lot of people are nervous. It's common. And I just had really rough flights on the way there and on the way back. And it really, really put me off flying. To the point where this weekend, including today, I went on a fear of flying course. How are you flying, Sam?
I'm fine with flying.
Yeah?
I think because my first flight was like 16 hours. So since then, every flight just seems like a breeze.
Okay. That's a long flight for your first flight, man. Yeah, so it's a weird one. So just to give you an overview of what happened to Berlin, right? This is not too strange. We was on the airport, we was on the runway, ready to fly. Pilot decided not to fly because it was too dangerous where we was going to land because of the weather conditions. So obviously as a nervous flyer, I was kind of nervous before anyway. I was on the plane, but I was a little bit nervous. So we waited on there for over an hour on the runway. I was flying alone, I should say, for work.
Okay.
And then we was up, smooth takeoff, super smooth flight, basically the whole way there, you know. I actually thought to myself, I don't know why I'm worried. Like, this is actually really, really calm. Like, this is like nothing. But then we started to circle Berlin. And I realised, actually, I don't even know where I am in the sky because it's so foggy, I couldn't even see the wing on the plane. That's how foggy it was, right?
Oh yeah, that's happened to me before.
It's like scary as shit, and it was at night as well. And I was like, you know what? Planes are built to go for anything, really. Fog's probably nothing to it. Like, it literally isn't. And we were circling for over an hour above the airfield we was meant to land at.
Yeah.
Which, again, makes me uneasy because, obviously, I'm not the best flyer. And, you know, when getting told that it's not safe to land by the pilot over the voice, like, yeah, it's not actually safe to land. So we're just going to circle for a little bit. You know, it's not reassuring. But then we had to, you know, just my mind probably wandering, you know, was flying for an hour. We probably have to land soon because of fuel. You know, we can't just do circles forever.
Yeah.
And then we had to force, I think he said emergency as well as automatic landing, because of the fog, and obviously because we was probably getting low on fuel just by circling. And I was like, okay, I don't really know what that means too much. But I know the what they call the crew on board.
Yeah.
They literally went to every single person to make sure that their device is not only on safe mode, but actually completely turned off.
Oh.
So not just safe mode, they just said literally turn everything off. Every laptop, every mobile, everything in the plane has to be off right now. I was like, that's actually kind of weird. This is not cool. So everyone turned everything off. And, you know, I could feel the landing gear go out. You can't see out the window, but I could tell the landing gear had gone out.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, not really much turbulence. But I knew it was like near the floor just by, you know, the way the plane's reacting. I could feel like it's slowing down because you have to slow down to land a little bit, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
And then someone from the, like, what are they called? Stewardess? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, I think that's what they're called.
Yeah,
I think that's the name.
She ran from the back to the middle and crouched next to the doors. On landing, I should stress. With all of the emergency exit signs coming on, all the things lighting up. And then we touched down to land. But obviously the person running just before landing really, really worried me. And the landing was really smooth. Literally, if any of that wouldn't have happened, it would have been fine. So that was on the way there, which was made me a bit, oh fucking hell, that wasn't too pleasant. But obviously going the plane back, and that was just turbulence all the way. That's just turbulence all the way from like Berlin to England, to the point where the pilot, if you looked on a little mini map, had diverted the way to fly, so he did like a left over Amsterdam, and yeah, that wasn't fun. Like to the point where the plane does like a 4 meter, it feels like a 4 meter just drop. You know, I don't know if you've experienced that yet, Sam.
4 meter drop.
It just feels like the whole plane just like drops like out of the air just for a couple of seconds.
I think I actually slept through like something like that. It's a bit turbulence. I think I slept through some of it.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah, on the way back from Amsterdam, I just fell asleep as soon as we took off. Patrick, I was sitting next to, like, I woke up when he was landing. He was like, "Have you slept the whole way?" He was like, "It was fucking turbulence and everything." I was like, "Oh, what's that?"
Well, yeah, and I seriously, I was talking to the guy next to me the whole way. I was nervous. It was not good. You know, I remember just being anxious and everything. Talking the bloody hell off the head off this guy who was next to me. He's a pretty nice guy, though, I have to admit. I know his life story. And, yeah, he's a nice guy.
On Facebook?
No. I did search him up on Twitter, but I didn't add him. I thought it'd be weird. He's really high up into a really well-known company. But I won't say his name.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, after we landed, I genuinely felt like in my heart, this is actually the last time I want to fly. Never want to fly again. That's literally how I felt as I landed. Like, this was just so uncomfortable. All the turbulence, everything. It just made it, was not fun. So, that made me decide to go on the Fear of Flying course this weekend.
And how did it go?
Well, yesterday... Why are you laughing? Yesterday was interesting. Because it was a course, right? It cost like 200, 300 pounds, right?
Yeah.
Yesterday was like the ground course, and today was the flight. So the ground course is mostly what you're paying for, because it's like techniques to get over the fear of flying and things like that.
Okay.
And I'll just give you an overview of some of the stuff. Like tapping. You tap certain parts of your face. Like...
What?
Alright,
Like
so...
Lady Gaga, I'll poke your face.
So one of the things is you start tapping your head, right? Follow with me. Tap your head, yeah? Then you tap your inner brow, then your outer brow, then under your eyes, then on your lip, then on your chin, then on your shoulder blades, then on your hips. That's it, you had to just tap. That was like one of the techniques you had to just, do to, I have to admit, it kind of works, right? If you're nervous and you do it, I don't know if it's just your brain obviously sensing different things. I don't know
Your
what it is.
brain's probably thinking, what the fuck am I doing? Instead of even focusing on a plane.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who came up with that?
I don't know. And there was a few techniques like that, right? That he was going through on the day. It was actually a really, really nice day. I give the person running the session, honestly, a lot of credit. There's a lot of psychological things that I actually already knew, which I don't know if that made it a disadvantage. Like, I'd say like 90% of the stuff he was telling us, I knew the trick to it, if that made sense. Like he showed us a video and he says, count the amount of times you see the ball bounce. But actually, it's to show you that if you focus on something, that you don't see the bigger picture. And on the video itself, a monkey walks on frame and starts doing a dance. And like most people in the room don't realize the monkey's there. But I've already seen the video, so I already know what it's about. So there's stuff like that I was like already aware of, if that made sense. But I came out of it. I was skeptical on the way in, and I thought, you know what? Actually, this did help. Like some of the techniques he said really did help. I got home. I slept. I woke up today for the big day. It's the flight day. And like for the first time in my life, before a flight, I was feeling fine. Like when I woke up this morning, I was feeling completely fine. I had a bath and I was like, I'm not even nervous. So I got on the coach. There's a little bit of nerves. It's completely fine. Got to the airport. Yeah. About half hour early. And obviously, for those that know that we actually record this podcast on a Sunday. As on the way in, I started to realise that sadly the attacks and stuff happened in London. And that kind of obviously made me sad. But then started to, made me doubt going to an airport and just being nervous in general, because obviously what I was doing, I was like, oh shit. So I arrived at the airport, and I've never in a million years got to an airport and thought, I don't want to fly. I just don't want to fly. And before I'd even walked in, I was like, yeah, I don't want to do it. Which is strange because, this morning I was fine. As soon as I arrived to the airport, I was like that. So I was like, you know what? Let's just go through it and just see what happens. So I went through a check-in where I had a full body search.
Oh no, did they put the rubber glove?
Yeah.
Did they really?
No, yeah.
They stripped you down!
Absolutely scanned me to shit on the way in. You gotta remember, I'm going on the Fearless Flyer course and they fucking want to full body search me. But I think it's the heightened security. They just did it to almost like every other person, to be fair.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I still don't want to do it, but I still want to go through as far as I can. So I went through check-in, I went through the security, I went actually to the gate of the flight and watched everyone board, like but me and like I think there's like another guy. The reason I didn't want to, you know, I felt even worse was imagine a queue full of people, let's say 100 people, 150 people. 20% of them crying.
Oh, God.
20% of them visually anxious, sweating. And 20% of them, like, tapping themselves in different areas. Now...
Fucking hell. That must have been a scene.
You know...
Head, shoulders, knees and toes.
You know, like, no offense to the person doing it. He seemed like a really genuinely great guy, and it is all psychological. And if it all works for them and helped them, great. But to me, it was just, I think even being around anxious people, going on a flight full of anxious people sitting left and right of someone who's a really nervous flyer, really put me off, to be fair. I don't know if that's just like me making an excuse or something. So
no, I think that might be what it is, man.
Yeah.
Because my friend Patrick was scared of flying.
Yeah.
Like he actually one flight he got off the plane. Like he sat down and he just got off.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want to do it. And then when we flew to Amsterdam together, it was fine. I think he said because I was so relaxed about it.
Yeah.
I just didn't really care. It kind of relaxed him about it all.
Yeah. But don't get me wrong, I did feel like a bit of a moron. Not gonna lie. Obviously to go to a fearless flyer course and just, you know, reject getting on the plane, but I think my mentality behind it was if I was feeling so bad before the flight, I don't think it's worked, has it? Like if I was feeling so shit, it's not what I went to didn't help me, did it really?
No, maybe not. So at the end of it all now,
yeah.
Do you think you're more comfortable flying?
I don't know. Like, part of me thinks I've learned techniques that would help me, but also part of me thinks, you know, I've actually not got on a plane because of fear. Like, is this going to be like an excuse or something on my mind now that when I go to fly that there isn't an out, if that makes sense? Which obviously isn't good. But also, that being said, I also got some meds from the doctor. So next time I fly, I can just take...
For flying?
Yeah. It's like a sedation, so you just go pretty much.
And you just get knocked out.
Pretty much.
That sounds great.
Yeah, so I'll probably just take one of them next time I fly. Pretty much, that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, it was a whole ordeal. I feel like a bit of a moron. At the same time, I feel it just didn't work. It said it's meant to work for 95% of the people. You know, and if there's 150 on board, there's going to be a cluster it doesn't work for, right? If you think of it. And it was like a lot of hypnosis and hypnotherapy.
Oh dear.
And I don't think it just worked on me. I wanted it to. I don't think it did.
So they were trying to hypnotise people and everything. Yeah.
Like, I spoke to the guy at the very end. And he's on TV, by the way, this guy who runs the course. Like, he's on TV a lot for, you know, curing people for fear of flying. And yeah, I spoke to him for like a couple of minutes before I went on the flight. He was just curious of why and what. And then said, you know, there's literally nothing to worry about. He said sometimes, you know, you could do the next one or go to another course. It's fine. It's not like completely over or anything. So he was a nice guy and stuff, but it was, I don't know. As I said, I've never felt like that in an airport before. It's weird. It's almost like it did the opposite effect on the day itself. I was listening to everything he said, and all of a sudden it was just like, oops, nope, that didn't work.
So overall, the day did not help.
No.
Well, maybe the sedation tablets are going to give you the old boop.
Erection?
No, I mean, well, knock you out.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the old thing like getting on a plane in the first place. Maybe try the old tap yourself. Pap, 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 poke your face, pap, pap, poke your face. Try that.
Yeah, the tap-in did help. It's strange to say. He said that they used it on war veterans to go over like post-war stress, whatever it's called. And it worked. For like almost like all veterans, like this weird technique works, and there's like videos on it, and You know, it was strange to say a lot of the stuff did work for like anxiousness and stress, but it's almost like this. I couldn't put it down to one thing. Like it wasn't one thing. It's just like, nah, it's not happening. That made sense, right? It wasn't like I was scared to get on it. It was just, yeah, I'm just no, just no.
You just didn't want to.
Yeah. I think it's no objective. I think that's something as a kid. This is again a psycho Sean. Welcome to this episode of Sean Therapy. When I was a kid,
Intervention.
I found it a real struggle to do something that didn't have a purpose. Right? As in, I couldn't just go for a walk because there's nothing at the end.
You like to do something where there's something at the end of it.
Yeah, like I've always wanted to do things that had a purpose.
Well, I get that. You don't want to do a quest where there's no reward.
Exactly. You've already done that quest.
I mean, you do the quest, and when you do the hand in, you want a reward, even if it's just some XP. You want that XP.
Like, do you know what I mean? Does that sound weird? Like, if someone said, I want you to meet this specific postcode in London, you know, to meet with a friend, bang. I'd have no problem getting there, not even thinking twice, wandering around streets, not even, you know, I don't really care, so just getting to the place, you know, that's the objective. But I couldn't just wander around, like, that'd be weird. Like, that's just wrong. And I think I had that feeling as well with the flight. Like, why the fuck am I getting into a plane to go up, to go around in a circle and come back down? Like, what is the point? But then also, it could just be an out. I don't know. Right, so if I go on a flight for work, I'm going to the country. That's what I'm enjoying.
So it was more like, I don't see the point of getting on this plane, so I can't be asked.
I don't know. I think it was...
You're really strange, Sean. You're a very strange man.
I don't know how my psycho works. Do you get me?
No, I don't think anyone gets you. I think you're your own.
Okay, let's try and explain like this. If you was to get on a plane, let's say Sam, tomorrow, you're going to fly for an hour from Luton to Luton. Ready?
Well, I don't need to bring anything, do I?
Nah, just passport.
Oh, it's just effort. Yeah, it's effort. I'm lazy. I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered to get an Uber up to Luton. I can't be bothered. Because I don't like people. I don't really want to stand in queues. If it was like just getting on the bus, I mean, I can't be bothered to get on the bus. But
you know what I mean? Like, I went through all the stress of getting there and doing that, but it's just the thought of being in just a plane for an hour, just going around in a circle. I was like, I don't know. I think it's a mix of loads of things. I can't even put my hand on exactly what it was. It's just like, ugh. That doesn't sound like fun. Like, why, what's the point? I'd rather fly for an hour to get to Amsterdam than fly for an hour to go from where I am to where I am.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's weird. Just fly around and you get off the same airport.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one. So my fear of flying is still there. I might try some other stuff. I know this is not the jolly fun ending we wanted, but it's life. This is real life. It's real life, man. You gotta take what it is.
What goes on in your mind, I guess.
Yeah. So is there gonna be anything that's gonna be happening from this podcast to the next podcast, Sam?
Actually, something has happened that I teased you about.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, we didn't live stream on Friday. But are you familiar with Richard Branson?
Is he the CEO of Virgin?
He is. Good job.
Ding 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 ding.
Basically, where I'm working at the moment, Sean.
Yeah.
This it's a really nice house down a country lane, like in the middle of nowhere, overlooking loads of fields and stuff like that. And get a lot of joggers down this country lane and stuff. And I was down the front of the house knocking up some cement.
Yeah.
And then you know, like how footballers used to wear their shorts in like the 70s and 80s, like the really small shorts.
And up.
Yeah, there was like
Yeah.
there was a man, a fit man with a grey goatee and grey long hair, right? And he had these shorts on and a white vest, and he looked like he ran a lot. And everyone knows that Richard Branson is an avid runner.
Yeah.
And this man was running past the house, and I looked at him, and stupidly, I was so like convinced that this was Richard Branson. I didn't think. So when I thought I was saying it in my head, I said it out loud, and I looked at him with like my eyes wide open, and I went, Richard Branson, out loud, I swear. And this guy, you know, he kind of, as he was running, he turned to the right and did like, can you smell what the Rock is cooking? Like with his eyebrow. And I don't know if he did the eyebrow to say, yeah, I'm Richard Branson, deal with it. Or to say like, what the fuck are you talking about, you weirdo? And then he was gone. But I really think it was Richard Branson running past this house down a country lane.
Wow.
So I think I saw Richard Branson.
Wow,
when I was
man.
at work. Yeah. Richard Branson.
That's such a description, giving you the can you smell the Rock is cooking?
Honestly, it's exactly what he did.
I actually did it with my eyebrows to try and do it. As you said it.
I think everyone did at that point.
Yeah.
Everyone listening.
That was very descriptive.
Yeah, thank you. But that was my short story.
Short story. Hey, it's got shorts in it. That's fantastic.
Oh. Very clever.
So yeah, this time next week, so next Wednesday, remember to submit any advice you need, so bath_bud@yahoo.co.uk. I don't think I'm doing anything like proper spectacular, although I'm gonna complete fanboy out on Tuesday, aren't I? I'm meeting one of my idols, so that could be podcast worthy.
Yeah, you could say something completely embarrassing.
I might get him to sign a book or something.
Yeah, or your bollocks.
Yep. Pendulum of Trust.
Exactly.
Do you enjoy me?
Yeah, pendulum.
Okay. So thank you everyone for joining. We wish you the very best.
Make sure you share
And
all
shave.
of our videos.
Yep.
And shave. Share, shave, tell your friends.
Share and shave with Sean and Sham.
Yes.
So thanks for watching.
Ham.
And
Ta-ra.
bye-bye.
Bye.
The Bath Buddies. Rub-a-dub-dub. Don't forget to sub.